What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Keigo Moriyama Photography. And today we are going to talk about the NONS SL42 interchangeable lens instant camera. So recently I was using a lot instant cameras for my channel. As you probably remember, some of them were using the 3D printing, some of them were using a mix of an old camera and 3D print one, some others instead are kind of Frankenstein, an old instant camera. But when I had the chance to come close to the NONS SL42, I was intrigued because it has at the end what I was trying to look for in these days. This camera came out with a Kickstarter campaign, crowdfunding campaign, and I have to admit at the beginning I was intrigued by the idea of having a camera that has interchangeable lens, but I was a little bit concerned about the framing. When you are taking this picture, at least as a base kit, there is a vignetting around a circle that will make the picture black outside this circle, as you can see in the photos that I'm now showing to you. But I have to admit, when I get it on my hand instead, this vignetting is not a problem. It's not a big problem. On the other hand, it's something interesting that you can use to be creative. So I took the camera, I went around, take some pictures, and honestly, I didn't feel this vignetting as an issue at all. But I had chance to talk with NONS, and they kindly informed me that there is an adapter that I have with me, and I'm going to review in the next videos, that allows you to magnify the image and automatically remove the vignetting effect. So you can have two different type of pictures that you can take with just one camera. I really like the idea of having an instant camera with interchangeable lens, and NONS, I feel, choose the right factor because they're using an EOS mount, and that means if you have an EOS lens or even an old lens like this style that is an M42, well, you can simply use an adapter and have the camera with you and utilize a really good glass. Of course, you have to take care of the fact that if you are using one of the new EOS lenses where there is no control on the aperture, well, it depends by the situation, of course, that you are taking your picture, but you don't have control on it, so you always shoot at maximum aperture. And with a film like Instax that is 800 ISO, well, it's you need a little bit to arrange and try to figure it out, a compromise, because at the end this camera is only capable to shoot up to 250th of a second. It uses two alkaline batteries that last for more or less 3 Instax packages. That I feel like is enough. And being so commonly used batteries, you can find everywhere without any issue. The sensor for light is really accurate. I have tested out with both the application on my phone as well as the Domo Meter D, and all of them are always showing the same settings for the light. So you don't have to be worried of bringing an external light meter, because you can use the one that is directly inside the camera. If you have shoot with the Instax Instax cameras so far, you have probably used to a more taller film format, and the position of the package itself is not horizontal but is vertical. Personally, I have pretty big hands, so having a camera that allows me to have a good grip is definitely a plus. And I didn't feel so comfortable with the Instax Mini cameras because they're a little bit too small for me. But I have to admit, with this one is really good. The grip is okay, and the size is perfect for my hands. The camera itself is really easy to use. The little monitor on the top simply tells you exactly what you have to do in terms of settings. The only thing that probably you have to take care of, and I hope that in a future firmware update probably, it will be a little bit faster than, sorry, there is a motorbike, a little bit faster than the actual speed is, because sometimes you really need to wait a little bit in order to understand what is the exact settings for it. I have noticed also that in the NONS Facebook group, NONS is showing a camera that would be charged from, I think, a USB-C port under the on the bottom part of the camera itself. That means you even don't have to worry really at all about the batteries no more, because you can always charge, for example, with your phone portable charger. In the test that I have taken with this camera, I shoot with the 50mm f1.8 kit lens. And when you're going to purchase from NONS, you can choose two options: body only or with the kit lens. And I have also shoot with my Helios lens, one of my favorite old lens. And again, it was really a pleasure. The control that you have and the sharpness that you can at the end visualize on the Instax film is definitely something amazing. I'm pretty sure that when you will start using this type of cameras, you will completely forget the Instax by Fujifilm. So who is this camera for? Again, it's not difficult to use, so everyone that has a little bit of time to spend to understand how it works can get the most from this camera. Of course, there is no auto mode, so it's not like the Instax by Fujifilm that you simply look at your finder and click. So you have, of course, less control on the scene, but if you really want to get the best from this really capable film, well, I feel like the investment on this camera is really well done. And again, having the opportunity to utilize different lenses will give you the chance to appreciate more the outcome, as well as you reutilize the bunch of old lenses that I'm pretty sure you have in your house. Guys, that's all for me for today. Hope you liked the video, hope you liked the pictures, and thank you very much to NONS for allowing me to test the NONS SL42 interchangeable lens instant camera. As mentioned before, I have also the adapter and I'm testing it out, so I will provide a new video soon, so stay tuned to my channel, and for this reason subscribe it and click the bell button so you will be notified for any new video that I'm going to release. If you have any question about this camera, please write down in the comments below. If you had experience to already use it and test it, please let me know. And as usual, till next time, stay click. Bye.